So let's just get down to it, Capricorn. This reading has a lot of depth to it. I'm kind of glad that I did this last because I've done this reading 2 times prior to this, and it was so heavy that I had to make sure what was actually going on here. But I will say that at the heart of the matter, you are the Queen of Swords, okay? This is cutting out things that no longer serve you. You know, for some of you, this is becoming single. Now, I do see here with the Death card right next to it, there is the death of an old mindset, an idea, and transformation within is what I'm seeing here. So some of you have now cut off something in your life and are now transforming into a new phase of your life. For some of you, you've decided to be single, and there has been some transformation or will be some transformation that takes place from this connection no longer being in existence, okay? This is a love reading. I also see that with the Seven of Chalices, there has been a bit of confusion here, or there could be other possibilities or other opportunities in play here. Now, when we're looking at this connection, I do see that with the Ten of Chalices here, there was a thought process of this person being able to give you what you needed in terms of love, whatever that means for you, all of the things that you would want in terms of love. This person, or this could be you were able to give this person all of what you would think someone would want, or they may have expressed what they wanted in love, and you were able to give this to them. You know, the King of Pentacles is a generous person. So I do feel like either the both of you or one of you was really generous to give this other person what they would want in love, or what they said they wanted in love. The Two of Cups here, this was a strong connection. You could possibly still be in this connection here and are contemplating leaving, and maybe you haven't left this connection yet, but I do see this as being a very, very strong connection. This could be a soulmate connection or a twin flame. I'm feeling more so like a soulmate connection here. I feel like there is some confusion though when it comes to this connection, and I think this is what's making you feel like you need to cut this connection off, or wanting to be single from this. Now, for some of you, you did build something with someone and you thought this individual was the one that could give you everything that you needed, and vice versa, but they're already in a connection. Maybe you knew this before, or maybe you just found this out. If you're just finding this out, this caused some confusion, which then prompted you to cut this situation out, and now you're transforming, transitioning, healing from this situation. For some of you, you did know about this connection that somebody else had, okay? And you were exploring some things with them, but you know that this person, you know, isn't going anywhere. They're staying in that connection, and that's why you're looking at what your options are. Like, what are my options here? Because although we have this really great thing going on, and I see this person as somebody that I could be with, this person is already connected to someone, and I need to start looking at my possibilities, my options here, is what I'm seeing for some of you. Now, some of you, this was just a soulmate connection, and it just served well at the time. But now your mind has transformed and shifted, and now you are just wanting to see what else is out there for you. Either way this goes, you let yourself know how this connection resonates for you. Either way, this was a situation that taught you something. If it was painful, if it was great and it just no longer serves you and it, you know, kind of just fizzled out, or if the person decided, you know, that they were going to seek other options, that could be a possibility too. Someone decided that they were no longer connected to you and they decided to explore options. either way, this was a situation, when we're talking about soulmate connections, they're there to teach us a lesson. And I think this connection here was to really teach you something about yourself, to really awaken yourself. And that happens down here with the Hermit. There is some more self-awareness. You start to go within. And that's right alongside with this transformation. There is something that either taught you that you deserve better. Maybe this person really showed you how you needed to be treated. And although they weren't going to be there long term, this now opens up the possibilities for you to think, okay, this is how I need to be treated moving forward. All right. Or maybe this was a situation where it's like, why do I keep getting in a situation where someone is already connected to somebody? Or how could I allow that to happen? But there is a true awakening from this situation. And justice will be served here. Okay. And I really think that the justice here, right alongside of the Hermit and the transformation, is just really, you're saying this is no longer serving me. But you needing to put some justice in this situation for yourself. Serving yourself here. And I do see with the Ten of Swords, there is an ending to this particular situation. Yeah, you cut this out. But this isn't like you're cutting this out with a possibility of letting them in. This is an ending. So either you cut this off and they decided to end this fully, or you both have decided to walk away from each other, or you cut them out. This is like a serious ending. This is like not bouncing back. This is just like done. And the ending of that is there will no longer be a new beginning with this person. Okay? This person will not be a part of your life, because the Ace of Pentacles talks about all aspects of your life, having prosperity and abundance and in all areas of your life, love, health, wealth. This ending is an ending to all of that. All of what the Ten of Cups was providing or was thought was going to provide to turn into the Ace of Pentacles, this is done. This is absolutely done. And this will bring in balance here. When we're talking about justice, justice is a balancing of the scales. Okay, so we see it here again with the Two of Pentacles. No more juggling, no more one thing being, more type priority than the other. Really setting the tone to get things balanced. And I feel like this is an emotional balancing, needing to get emotionally balanced here. The outcome is the Five of Chalices, which is loss, sorrow, guilt. I think for some of you that may have been involved in this situation, you feel a little bit guilty if they were involved with someone. I'm also getting the idea that for some of you, you are the one that was involved with someone else. Okay? You were involved in a connection with someone, and you decided that you needed to call it quits. But for the majority, for the collective, you are now the one that's like, you know what, I just want to be single. I need to be single. But there is a small group of you that may have already been in a connection with someone and was really, working on something with someone else, and realizing that there needed to be an end, and there was no more juggling here. No more juggling that you could do. All right. Now, we did get some guidance cards out here, which I love. The first one you got was Clear Audience. Okay. Clear Audience says, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. Absolutely. So I think that this is where you are with the Queen of Swords energy. You are now hearing, and then with the Hermit card and the Transformation card, these all talk about, transformation, going within, being self-actualized. So I think that you are listening to yourself and knowing what you need to do. Now, what I forgot to do is at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles can talk about being someone that is giving to someone. But in this, I do feel like at this point in time, this situation is going to be difficult. So you need to receive, because the Six of Pentacles can talk about being the one that is giving, or you can be the one that has been the giver in the past and now someone is giving to you. So I feel like you need to be open to someone giving you some guidance, helping you through this situation. There is going to be someone that will be willing to do that. Okay, Capricorn, you just have to be willing to let them in. And, you know, this is what this card is saying, you know, willing to listen to what other people around you have to, you know, say to you, because there might be some guidance or some wisdom that can help you through the situation. The next card you got was peace. It says peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Yep. And you do need to have a peace of mind, because you are in this energy of loss here, loss, grief, guilt. But I think the main lesson here is self-love. So, you know, just knowing that having self-love is a real thing. And once you have that real self-love, you can now heal yourself, and it will allow you to be open in other areas of your life. Okay. Now, the other thing we got here was the prosperity card. Okay. It says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Yes. Again, listening to your intuition, I feel like this situation will allow you to heal and to transform. And when you bring in self-love and transformation, you do open up yourself to other areas of your life. Like with the Ace of Pentacles here, all aspects of your life. You are now able to follow your dreams, your heart's desires, when your heart is at the right stage of healing. And once you do heal them, those scars and that pain and all the guilt, all the emotions that you have, you will be able to prosper in other areas of your life. The last card is absolutely beautiful. I love the message here. It says, remember who you are. You are powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Okay. And I think that we always need to remember that, because sometimes when the connection is no longer there, that feeling of being loved or having some attention when it comes to love and romance can make us feel less than. But just know that you are loved, and most importantly, instill self-love. Okay, because as long as you have self-love, you'll never feel the lack from not having external love. And there's love from other directions, you know, friends and family members as well, that can also fill your cup, okay? In a different way, of course. But it's nice to know that you have others around you that love you too and are willing to support you too during this time. Now, because I was prompted to pull a card from the postcards from the Spirit, this was a lot of message here about intuition and listening to spirit guides, listening to those around you. I really did meditate and ask for a message from your personal spirit guides, the angels that are around you, loved ones that may have passed on, and see what message they have specifically to deliver for you at this time, to give you a little additional verbiage, to put a voice to what they would say to you, what they want to say to you, that could help guide you through this emotional time. Okay, so this is the message. It says that you are in such good shape right now, that we are all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what is your dominant thoughts now? What benefits are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge, cheering section over here? Wow, what a beautiful message. All right, so they are cheering you on. They want you to manifest some things for yourself. They see the transformation. They understand, the emotional upset, the confusion. That's why they're asking these questions, to help you to really become further self-aware in this transformation, in going within, to really get some justice for yourself here. They want you to manifest a miracle. You can manifest your own hopes, your own desires through this transformation. So this time, just know that although this connection has come to an end, or will come to an end, there was a lesson here, a lesson that will serve you in transforming into the person that you need to be, that you're destined to be. And so sometimes it's hard to see when we are in the muck of it, but there definitely is some positivity here. This situation will, although dark, will turn to light, and it will lead you in a direction that is so necessary for your soul. Okay, Capricorn, thanks for tuning in. I do want you guys to really take this time to self-heal, become self-aware. If there are individuals that want to come in and comfort you and love on you and guide you, please hold on to them. It will benefit you.